They buried Amaka before the moon reached its highest point. No drums, no morning song, no tears from the man who called himself out. Just red earth, shovel after shovel, silence. 3 days after, her grave was empty. And after that was the night began to disappear. To see if you stand near the old forest after midnight, you can still hear her waking song, drifting through the trees. Soft, broken, like a bride humming to herself, but no one dares follow the sound anymore, because the last man moved it. No one thought. Amaka was a quiet kind of beautiful, not loud, not proud, but the kind that made people turn twice. She loved the river, she loved weaving baskets, she loved laughing with children in blue school. But she did not love Chief Obina, and that was the problem. Chief Obina was the wealthiest man in Umudike village. Older, powerful, used to getting what he wanted. When he chose Amaka as a bride, it was not a question, it was an announcement. Her mother cried that night, but not loud enough for anyone to hear. Tradition fits us, her mother whispered. You cannot refuse him. Amaka said nothing, but something inside her began to break. The wedding was loud, drums, palm wine, laughter, but Amaka did not smile. That night when the village finally slept, his scream echoed from the chief's compound. By morning, Amaka was gone. He searched the river, he searched the farms. He found her at the edge of the forbidden forest, beneath the sacred silk curtain tree. Her body lay still, her white maiden gown torn. Her eyes opened towards the sky. The elders did not ask questions. She brought shame, one of them said. She could not handle marriage, another said. Chief Obina stood silent. Amaka was buried before sunset. Quickly, quiet, like something the village wanted to forget. On the 3rd day, a hunter named Amaka returned late from the forest. He swore he saw a lady, walking between the trees, barefoot, dressed in white, coming. Her feet did not touch the ground. He ran to the village screaming. Men grabbed their lanterns. They rushed to the burial ground. The earth above Amaka's grave was stopped. The grave was open, empty. Chief Obina ordered silence. No one speaks of this, he warned, but the first already began to speak. The first man vanished 2 days ago. Chief Obina. His door was found open, his bed untouched, no sign of struggle. Footprints leading towards the forest, till another man disappeared, then another. All of them shared one thing. They were known for wickedness, for using power, for silencing women. The village began to whisper, "It is Amaka. She has become a spirit. She's taking revenge." But the strange thing was, kind men were untouched. Fathers who loved their daughters, husbands who treated their wives gently. They heard singing too, but nothing happened to them. There was one woman who did not fear the forest, Ngozi, a widow, sharp-eyed, observant. She had seen something on the wedding night, something she never spoke about. One evening when she heard the humming, Ngozi followed it to the trees, past the sacred grounds until she reached the sacred tree, and there she saw them, standing upright, still, like statues, half from ash, and before them stood Amaka, not broken, not bleeding, radiant, calm, powerful. Her voice was no longer a hum, it was steady. I was buried with her truth, Amaka said. My silence was buried with me. Ngozi fell to her knees. "What do you want?" she whispered. "Food," Amaka replied. The next morning, Ngozi gathered the village. Her voice did not shake. On the wedding night, she had passed near the chief's compound. She had heard Amaka cry for help. She had seen men enter the ruin. Not just chief, others, respected men. They had used her. They had silenced her. And when she ran into the forest, they followed. The villagers gasped. Mothers wept. Fathers lowered their eyes. The elders trembled. For the first time, the truth stood in daylight. And that night, the forest glowed. The statues beneath the silk tree began to crack, one by one. They turned to dust. Amaka appeared at the edge of the village, not angry, not vengeful. Peaceful, she looked at the women first, then at the little girls waiting behind their mothers, and then she smiled. When the wind blew, she disappeared into the light. Her grave was never again filled. Instead, a white stone was placed there, and a new law was spoken in Umudike. No woman shall be forced, no voice shall be buried, no truth shall be silent. But the forest saved her voice, and the village will never forget the bride who refused to stay buried.